talked about suitable versus non-suitable investments. Talk to us about that and how consumers need to be looking at conversations they're having with their advisors around these sorts of things.
I love this question. And the first thing I want consumers to know is that not all advisors or planners, whether they call them financial planner, financial advisor, wealth advisor, whatever title they give themselves, they're not created equal and they don't charge in the same way. There are three main types of ways that these advisors will be charging clients and adding their fees to clients. It would be fee only, which would just be a flat percentage fee or a flat dollar fee. And then there's fee-based and commission-based. So if the word is based is in their fee structure, it is going to be based on what they choose to do. So a fee-based advisor could help you invest $100,000. And if they gave you an ETF that follows an index fund, they might just make 1% for the whole year. So $1,000 for the whole year. But if they sold you maybe an A-share mutual fund, they could make $5,000 right now. If they sold you a private investment that wasn't liquid and it was harder to get your money out, they might make 7% or $7,000 right now when they sold it. And if they sold you something highly illiquid, like an annuity, they could make maybe up to 14% right now. So $14,000 in their pocket, a commission they can make off of you if they convince you to buy something that locks up your money or has a lot of fees and wrappers around it. So knowing that there's a conflict of interest in the person that's advising you is something that I really like to empower consumers with, because you assume that you trust this professional to advise you on the best thing to do with your money. But they're not all fiduciaries. A lot of times they work for profit-driven companies that are actually incentivizing them to sell the investment du jour. Even some of these insurance companies, they have annuity quotas. And if you don't sell enough annuities per month, per year, you don't get to keep your job. So it's more about keeping their job and less about advising their consumers.
Wow, that is actually sad to hear, especially in the case of wealth advising. We hear of it in other sectors and other industries where sales are involved and pressures put on people to meet certain quotas as part of their daily jobs. And we kind of get why that would be needed. But in an instance like this, where someone's wealth, life savings, which equals your time in your life, all those moments you gave up, and all that hard-earned time and energy put in, to have someone take that and not really invest it with your best interest in mind, but their own and their organization's quota, wow, that is sad. There definitely needs to be an overhaul in that regard.